Hello, welcome back to the lab. It's getting to be the end of January up here in the Northeast, so the ice has been in for a while, um, and we've still got a couple more months left to go. So, ice fishing's not for everybody, and with that being the case, I've decided that I'll make a few videos of stuff to do to help take the edge off while waiting for open water up here. Gonna be calling that breaking the ice. So the first video of breaking the ice, gonna be learning a new knot. So here we go. Knot I'm going to show you for this video is the FG knot. I've heard a lot about it. It's supposed to be really strong. It's new to myself as well. I've wanted to learn it for a little while now. So the diagrams online make it look really complicated, but in actuality it's not that hard. A quick little YouTube search and some guys make it look really easy. After tying it about a dozen times now, I would agree with that for sure. So I'm just going to get right into it. So to tie the FG knot, I'm going to be using black paracord for my braided line, blue paracord for my fluorocarbon or mono, whatever it is that you're going to be using. You want tension on your braided main line. So what I've done is I've just tied it to a knife case that's off the end of the table here that I'm working on. If you want to tie it to your foot, whatever. However it works for you is fine for practicing this knot. Real life scenario, just the weight of your rod tipping away from you should be enough to keep the tension that you'll need to tie this knot. Other end of the line, hold it in your mouth. That'll allow you to use both hands to tie the knot. So here we go. So we got our tension, taking our fluoro, run it over the top of your braided main line. First wrap is going to go underneath towards the tip. So tip side, underneath the line, pull it tight. Second wrap towards me, underneath. So second wrap goes towards me, underneath the main line, and then pull it tight. And then you're just going to repeat it. You want 18 to 22 of these wraps, and we just did 2 of them. So I'm not going to count them all out. I'm just going to do them, and then I'll show you the rest of the knot. Alright, now that you've got your wraps done, you're going to take the tag end of your fluoro and the main line running to your rod and have those together. Take the tag end of your braid and tie a couple of hitch knots around both the main braid line and your fluoro tag. Just a couple of hitch knots, making sure you keep a little bit of tension on your main line there until those two are tied. Once those two are tied, your knot is pretty much done. So no need to keep that tension on there. One thing that you do want to do once you get that fully wrapped up and your couple of hitch knots on there is grab your main line and your fluoro that's heading out towards your bait and give those two a nice good tug. that's going to tighten all these wraps down. These wraps are what actually holds the fluoro from slipping out. So all those little wraps tighten down on themselves and then down onto the fluoro leader, which is going to be what's holding your bait in place, or your line in place. At this point, you can go ahead and cut your fluoro tag. And then, I mean, your knot's essentially done. The rest is just to make it a little more convenient for going through the guides. So a couple more hitch knots with your braided tag end around your braided main line. That knot is good to go. So FG knot, super strong, really not that hard to tie. Give it some practice this winter, and hopefully you got a new tool for your arsenal come spring. Thanks, I hope this helped. Yeah, see ya. Gonna try that again. Gives you a new tool for the blah blah blah. FG knot. Nailed it.